Hey, what's up, champions? Last day of the month, right? So we finished the first month of the year. We've got 11 more to go. Is this looking like it's going to be your best year ever? Or is it looking like it's going to be just another year of those many, many years, right? I hope it's the first option. Right? Because we're doing some incredible things. We are changing lives. We are progressing. We are conquering our fears. We are, oh my gosh, it's incredible. I'm so excited for this year. 2019 is going to be the year to remember. We're going to be 10 years from now, we're going to be saying, remember 2019? Remember that year when everything has changed, right? Okay, guys, if you're watching a replay, please do me a massive favor, stick hashtag replay into the comments. You might hear some guitar music in the background because Greta and Migle, they're practicing their guitar, so you might hear some singing. That's free bonus for you today. And if you are brand new, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, please say new in the comments because I'd like to connect with you. I'd like to say hi. I'd like to, let you know that, I appreciate you, etc. Hey, Ilse. Hey, Demante. How are you, rock stars? And if you're watching a live, please do say hello. Please say where you're from, maybe, so that we can, again, recognize you, give you a shout out, etc. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about managing or leading your team. What's the difference? Some people might think it's the same thing, isn't it? Right? I'm a manager. Well, it's not the same. It's different. So let me tell you what's the difference between managing your team and leading your team. So if you're a manager, if you're managing your team, then you're telling your team members what to do, but you're not doing it. Sounds like, you might know what I'm talking about, right? Some of you may know, right? Let me just see if I can do something. Okay, let's do that to make sure that nobody disturbs us. Hey, Bart, hope you're right. Hope you're doing well, right? So a lot of people in network marketing, they are managers. They go, hey, you should go and recruit more. Hey, you should go and sell more. Yeah, you should do more, right? But they're not doing. So imagine if you lived in a glass house. If you lived in a glass house and your team members could see what you do all day long. Would your team members be impressed by your level of activity and by your work ethic? Or would your team members go, they're actually not doing that much? Right? So the managers, they just tell their team members what to do, but they're actually not doing it themselves. Whereas the leader, on the other hand, when you're leading your team, then you're leading from the front. You're setting example. You're showing how it's done instead of telling them what to do, right? And it's a big difference. It's a huge difference. The best thing you can do for your team is go and build a new one and let them see it, right? So when you're recruiting people, hey, Kuma, how is my millionaire training doing? Hey, Jen. Hey, Cornelia. Hey, Diana. Hope you're well. So when a leader goes out and starts recruiting people, starts selling products, and starts introducing these people into the group, the other team members going, well, who's Tom? I've never heard of Tom. Is that a new guy? Where did he come from? Oh, the leader recruited them, right? Then that inspires your team. A lot of people say, how can I motivate my team? How can I motivate my team to do more? And the worst thing you can do is motivate your team. Because if you have to motivate your team every single day to do something, oh my gosh, it's going to be a long journey for you. It's going to be a hard one, because you have to revive them from the death every single morning, do mouth to mouth, pump up, do boom, right? If you have to do that every single morning with your team, oh my God, this is going to be a struggle for you. Instead, as a leader, you don't motivate your team, you inspire them. So how can you inspire your team? You inspire your team by doing the things you want them to do. You want your team members to recruit more? Guess what you should do? You should recruit more and let your team see it. Let them know you're doing it. You want your team members to sell more? Guess what you should do? You should sell more and show your team members you're doing it, right? So as a leader, you're setting an example. You are pulling them instead of pushing them. You know, imagine you have a piece of rope. Try pushing the rope. Is it going to be easy to push the rope? Not very easy, right? It's difficult to push the rope. But is it easy to pull the rope? Totally. Super easy, right? Same with your team. It's difficult to push your team, but it's easy to pull your team towards you, right? With you, right? So if you have a vision, if you have big goals, you know, and with our team members, we actually have a call this evening at 8 o'clock. We have a monthly planning meeting. We're planning February, right? And one of the things is about sharing your vision. As a leader, you should be sharing your vision with your team members so that they catch fire too. So they get excited about that vision, about that mission too. So they want to be part of that mission, right? Each and every person in your team are building their own business, but they should be part of this community. They should be part of that vision. So first of all, develop your vision. Think about what is it that you want to achieve on the long run, right? Not today, not this week, right? But in the big picture, what do you want to achieve? And then start sharing it with your team members. For a long time, I would have a vision. I would have a plan in my head, but I would keep it a secret. I would not share it with other people. But when I started sharing it, I started seeing magic happen because people would go, oh my gosh, I want to be part of that. Oh my gosh, I want to go there too, you know? So as a leader, you're pulling your people by one, doing what you need to be doing what you want them to be doing. And two is by sharing your vision, is by sharing what's the end game. Where could you go together? What could you do together? And that will inspire people, not motivate, inspire people to take action, inspire people to be around you, inspire people to stay in your business instead of go to another company, inspire people to stay in your team instead of looking for another team, right? Like, we very often hear about people going from one team to another, leaving the team or going from one company to another. And you know, when I hear that, I'm not angry at the person leaving the company and going to another company. I'm angry at the leader. And hey, I had people leave my team too, right? I have people leave my team and go to another company too, right? So I'm better than everybody else. I'm not saying that. But if people leave my team and go to another company, I don't blame the person. I blame me. Because my job as a leader is to create such an environment, is to create such an atmosphere, is to create such a vision, such a team that people wouldn't want to leave. That's a different way of thinking. Instead of pointing fingers, going, he's a jellyfish and she's an idiot for leaving, right? No. If people are leaving, why? You have to ask yourself, why would they leave? If it was great, if it was awesome, if they were making money, if they were getting results, why the heck would they leave? Right? So think about those things. You know, that's you being a leader. It's part of that is creating that culture within your team where people just want to be with you. People just want to stay with the family. People just want to stay with the team and they don't want to go anywhere, right? They want to be part of this thing until it reaches where it's supposed to reach, right? Is this making sense to you guys? Is this maybe, you know, for somebody, maybe this might be a light bulb moment even, you know, where you start thinking in a different way, right? I hope it does. I hope this is making sense to you guys, right? So that's really what I wanted to put across to you today. You know, instead of being a manager, you know, telling people what to do, you know, do as I say, not as I do, doesn't work in network marketing. This business is all about duplication. So whatever you do, that's what gets duplicated in your team, right? So do the things you want them to do. Do the things that you want to set the example for, and you will have incredible business. Okay? So that's my message for today. Hope you got some value. If you did get some value from this, feel free to share it with other people. Maybe you know somebody who needs to hear this message too. And if you're already in network marketing and you'd like to get my 26 strategies on how to get customers and sell more products, then head over to titaniumsuccess.co.uk/sales. Awesome, guys. Have a great rest of your evening. Finish your month strong. And I'll see you next month. I'll see you at the top. Bye for now.